Vance Boelter will never see freedom again. The man who admitted to killing former House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark and wounding State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, now ordered to spend the rest of his life behind bars. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Holmes. Today's sentence bringing Boelter's federal case to a close. A judge sentencing him to 2 life sentences plus 40 years without any chance for parole for the politically motivated attacks that sparked Minnesota's largest ever manhunt in June of last year. Today, victims and loved ones faced Boelter before a judge handed down his sentence. Ian Russell has details from inside the courtroom.
1 year and 1 month after several Minnesota lawmakers were attacked, the man responsible stood before the family of his victims as they shared their grief and anger. Vance Boelter officially sentenced to 2 life sentences plus 40 years for the killings of Mark, Melissa, and Gilbert Hortman and the shootings of John and Yvette Hoffman. Nearly 200 people packed the Minneapolis federal courthouse Thursday, the room going silent when John Hoffman walked in. Hoffman telling the court, quote, "He tried to silence my family through fear, to send a message that violence is stronger than democracy. He failed." Boelter will not face the death penalty, part of the plea agreement that was reached. Several family members of the Hortmans expressed frustration with that decision. Their son saying, quote, "My body shakes while tears squirt from my eyes and I don't even know why I'm crying. I wonder, is this going to be the break in my soul? This is my torture." 14 people shared how the attacks changed their lives, including Melissa Hortman's parents, who spoke after court.
She was a force, and her husband was a wonderful man, and the world is a poorer place without them both. So we will miss them.
Her dad texting me, quote, "The sentencing hearing today brought us some relief. It will never bring Melissa and Mark back, but knowing this murderer will never be on the streets ever again with no chance of parole helps us to move on." Boelter said just 18 words, saying, quote, "To every person I have caused loss, pain, heartache, confusion, sadness, shame, or loneliness, I am truly sorry." Several lawmakers spoke during court and in statements afterward. Boelter visited the home of Representative Kristen Bonner that day. She told him, quote, "What you did changed me. It has changed us all." Representative Zach Stevenson told Boelter that his actions were to make them retreat, adding, quote, "Our commitment to the people of Minnesota is bigger than the fear he caused. We choose to continue our work despite the price we have to pay." Now that he's been federally sentenced, the Hennepin County Attorney's Office is moving forward with its prosecution. They say today's federal sentencing has no effect on the slew of state charges that Boelter faces. Boelter's first appearance is scheduled for August 3rd.